Hey, hello, my friends. Hope everybody is well today. I am Paul Apollonia, eBay seller, been on eBay for, 20 years plus. I do sell on other platforms using a listing tool called List Perfectly. If you're interested in that, there's a discount for your first month that will be in the comments below. And before I start, please like this video and please subscribe to my channel. I love every single one of you guys. Thanks so much for hanging in there with me over the slow times and good times and whatever. 816 subscribers. Thank you so much. Trying to hit that magical 1,000. Would really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. I'm going to show you a few things, selected few things that I sold. These are not be on the lookout stuff. I've got mixed views on that kind of stuff. I kind of think it sometimes turns into a race to the bottom with stuff like that. These kind of obscure things I've sold. I do most of my sourcing is done through consignment. I like consignment. Consignment's not for everybody. You do consignment, and it seems like most of the people don't like it, which is fine. I'm not a big fan of thrifting and garage selling, but hey, whatever works for you. Everything takes time. So there's no quick way to make money. If you're doing garage selling, thrifting, you're running around on the weekends getting stuff. If you're doing consignment, you're meeting with people. Could be for a while, could be for a couple hours. You're dealing with their situations they're going through, loss of a loved one, having to downsize from a house they've lived in for 60 years, and etc. So everything takes time. I also teach eBay classes. I have a teachable channel out there with a dishwasher, parting out dishwasher course. Very affordable. I'm going to be running some good sales on that. If you're interested, just send me a message. I'll give you that sale price on it. Obviously, yeah, and I also do in person now with the virus being hopefully kind of settled out, but it keeps on spiking up a little bit. And I also do classes through Zoom, and I also run the Raleigh eBay Meetup group. All right, enough about me. I think you came here to see what the few items I sold. So let's check it out real quick. Okay, I do a lot of parting out of items too, like I said, with the dishwasher course. And this was one, I'm trying to remember where I got this from. I either got this from three places. Either this was this could have been the video I did for the refrigerators next to the dumpster at the swim club, which was a while ago, probably about 6 months ago. Or this could have been something I found at the dump or someone gave me. Sometimes people give me their appliances and I part them out and I take them to the dump. Could have been something I got for free on Craigslist too, to be honest with you. So it doesn't matter. It was a low end cost item. Either I got it for nothing or my consignment rate is 50-50 split. I normally do a higher, I normally don't do consignment for $37, $37.99. But if you're going to give me a whole refrigerator and stuff, we can talk about it because we can both make money on that. My split is 50-50 split for consignment up to 100, and it goes down from there. So there it is, $37.99. Didn't take much to list this item. Basically on a white background, nothing fancy. Use my camera on my phone to do the pictures. I use a combination of the eBay app on my phone and my computer. I'm using a Chromebook to do all my listings on that. Basically, I find it self-similar. Bring it up on my phone, load the pictures on there from my phone, and then come on my computer and finish the listing there. I know a lot of people run everything from their phone, and it's great, lovely, love it. But I just can't do that. I got old eyes, and I just like a big screen and stuff like that. So I made $37 on this. Now, I really don't do free shipping. I'm kind of not a big fan of free shipping. I understand eBay likes you to do free shipping. Bumps you up in searches and everything else. Problem I have with it is sometimes in returns, if it's like you can sometimes deduct the shipping if you're charging for it. Most of the time I don't. It all depends. But with free shipping, you can't do that. Like I said, you will get higher search results if you do free shipping. Just make sure you build the shipping into your price. I'm thinking what it cost me to ship this thing. The thing couldn't have weighed any more than just a pound, maybe 2 pounds. It's been a while ago since I listed this. Probably cost me maybe $14 to ship this out. So still, that's a pretty, what I make, 15 bucks on that, maybe 16 bucks for something I got for nothing. So I will take that. I will sell anything and everything. Most people bulk at that. Some people say I don't sell anything less than $50 profit, $25 profit, whatever. I don't tell anybody what to do. Just like the thrifting and the garage selling, do what you want to do as long as you're selling your stuff. I will sell anything and everything if I can get it quickly, like within a minute or two. Like if it's in the trash I see on the side of the road, and I list it, it takes me a couple of minutes to list it, and it's a quick ship. I will sell anything for just about nothing, as you've seen sometimes. Is it good to do that? Or, no, not really, but it's a sale. I look at it as a sale. All right, next one. Cigar boxes. Many, many videos ago, I used to show you cigar boxes I sold. Haven't sold these in a while. I've got tons I got a list. I've been kind of sidetracked with some other things going on around here. Everything is fine. Just been sidetracked with some other things. They do sell. You're not going to get a whole lot of money for them. I get these for free from the cigar and wine store that I go to. They have them there for free. If you're going to buy cigar boxes, I would not pay any more than $1 a piece for them. When I sell them by themselves, I get about $15, $16, $17 with free shipping. I charge free shipping because everybody else is doing free shipping. Most of them go out first class mail. Remember, another little fun fact there. With eBay, first class goes up to 15 ounces, almost a pound. Post office goes up to 13 ounces. Make sure your post office knows that. I had a horrific experience a while ago, probably about a year ago. Went to a different post office, dropped off a bunch of things that were around 15 ounces. Came home and they were all on my front door the next day. I'm like, what the heck? And said they were overweight. So I took them down to my post office. I reprinted the labels and took them to my post office, and they took them without a problem. Did really well with this. I sold these as a group. These went into a Lowe's Home Improvement small heavy duty box. Box cost me about $2 and change. Made money on shipping. I think shipping was about $12. Yes, when my shipping is less than my cost that I put in there, I do not refund the buyer. The buyer knows what the shipping is because sometimes I make money, sometimes I lose money. I choose economy shipping because that allows me to use any of the options eBay offers. Post office, FedEx, UPS, whatever, and whatever flavor of those carriers I can use if I pick economy shipping. If I were to pick priority, technically you've got to ship it out priority to get your shipping protection. So basically, it took me about a couple of months to collect these, but when I'm there, I just grab them, bring them home, throw them on the shelf in the garage, and we'll take a bunch of them. Then I list them. Took about 2 months to sell these things, but that wasn't bad for nothing. I paid nothing, zero for these things. So what I make, maybe 55 bucks, maybe even 60 bucks because I made some money on shipping. All right, next item. Not many to go here. I'm a ham radio operator, amateur radio operator, N3 GCA, not very active, but I do go to Hamfest. And I go to Hamfest with the sole thing of buying things to flip on eBay. Now, unfortunately, I can't remember what I paid for this. I think I paid almost nothing for it. I bought 4 of them, all different models, but the same type of unit. It's a CB radio, obviously. I had to look at what it was. It's been so long. Lafayette was an old manufacturer way back in the day, 50s and 60s. They were around. They used to have stores. You could go and buy stuff, and they were one of the kit builders, too. You could buy kits and build things. It was a pretty cool time to grow up back then. I don't know if it works. I probably got these for $5 a piece, I'm thinking. I forget. When I sell something for parts not working, I sell a lot of stuff for parts not working. If you're brand new to eBay, I do not recommend that. I recommend you get your feet really, really wet with eBay, just selling your regular things before you move in the parts not working. It can be a little tricky with your verbiage and everything. My one bit of advice is just stress that it is not working. I know you're wasting space in your title for searches, but make sure for part not working. Nice spelling. For parts not working, and I also have it listed for parts not working. And in the condition description, I always add stuff when I'm selling it used. I always add something in there. Let's scroll down here to where we can see the whole thing. Please read, radio is not working, does not work. I have no way to test it. I probably could, but I didn't really want to do that. Some scratches and wear from use. This was what they call a long tail sale. It sat in my store for a while, probably 5 to 6 months to 7 months. I can't remember how long, but I did. It did sell, and I sold 4 of these altogether over time. Like I said, I think I paid $5 a piece for them. Did really well. Shipping. This went into an A box, a regional A box, and don't post office, these regional boxes just have nothing to do with regions. I don't know why they call them regions. I think I did a video on those, the region A, region B boxes. If you're on the East Coast, a region A box works really, really well. This probably could have went into a flat rate padded envelope for $8, $9. But I went into, I put it in a regional A box so I could put some wrap around it and stuff like that. All my pictures are done on my phone. Let me show you what I did here. I make sure. Okay, sometimes I open up the unit and show the inside of the unit. I guess I did not do that this time. Always take a picture of the serial number and show it on your listing, because sometimes people are kind of scammy. I've never had this happen. Knock on wood, I would knock on my desk, my dog would start barking who's laying next to me. Always make a copy of that. And there's other tricks you can do. You can put little pieces of invisible tape over the case, so if they break it, you'll see that, but that's up to you. But I do normally try and take the case off and take a picture of the innards, but I did not. Everything's on a white background. White background's got to be in your first picture. eBay loves white backgrounds, and so does Google Shopping. eBay uploads all their listings of Google Google Shopping every day. All right, same thing. Use your item specifics. Very, very important. I know it's chaos. Everybody's complaining about them. Just fill out the ones that pertain to your item. Don't put if I were to bring this, if I was doing this listing and it came up and it said dress size, sleeve length, I wouldn't put none. I wouldn't put N/A. Leave those blank. You put something in there, it's going to knock your search off. Where these pertain is when you are searching for things on the left-hand side of the screen. You'll see those things, used, whatever, size, whatever, that's where they come in at. So just try and do your best you can. Try and fill that little circle all the way up. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just do the best you can. I wouldn't spend hours on a listing trying to get the specifics right, but I think it's important for the item to sell. What else? Let's see real quick here. This all my listings are done the same. This is what they call global shipping, eBay's global shipping. You'll also hear it called GSP, Global Shipping Program. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people hate it because they think, and I don't know if it's true or not, it probably is, I don't know, that your buyer is charged extra taxes because they're charging them all the taxes for everything for international whatever stuff. I have no idea. People claim they sell more by not using global shipping program. I like it. It's one click and it's done. I promised you guys a long time ago I was going to try and do an international without using global shipping, but I just haven't had the time. I did international shipping years and years ago, and it was a pain in the butt, and I know it was a long time ago, and I'm sure it's easier now. 30-day return, 30-day returns. No, I do not offer free returns. Buyer pays shipping back unless I make a big boo-boo, and then I have to eat it. And even if I do make a boo-boo like that, I sometimes just refund them the total amount, not even mess with it because it's not worth my time to get it back, to pay for shipping and everything, because I'm getting the stuff for free, and usually I sell a lot of large items. Another Ham Fest radio I bought a long time ago. This is actually an older listing that I'm showing you. Some German radio. I tried looking this up when I bought it, and I couldn't find anything about it. And then I actually, Google's your friend. Always search on Google and search on eBay. Don't just search on eBay and go, oh, there's no solds. Sometimes if there's no solds, that's a good thing. You can be the only one out there with the item. Google the item. Use your Google Lens on your phone to bring up Google Images and stuff like that. Google's your friend. There are things like WorthPoint, which is a paid search thing, which is phenomenal. It's not cheap, but if you're really into antiques and stuff, that's the way to go. And there's also Terapeak, which is free for store owners in eBay. It's under research, which is pretty good. Not as good as WorthPoint, but pretty good for searching stuff. So don't just search eBay and go, oh, it's not there, or oh, let me sell it for $3 because that's the only one I could see that was for $3. Look around. It's a German radio. It's a German radio. It did not work. Sold it for parts. Taking pictures of everything, missing knob, and I even noticed that not working. Please read radio. Just here, I'll show you that. I'll show you this when we show you. I'll show you the picture here. Let me just click on this real quick. Not trying to make this long, but also trying to show you what I'm doing here. There's a missing knob. I think I stated that in the description. Showed error. Side. Did I take a picture of the inside, I hope, of the battery? Yes. It's very important when you're selling things with batteries. Take a picture of it without the batteries in there. Show it. If there's tons of battery acid in here, the newer batteries, when they leak, are very easy to remove. You can probably just pick it out. If you find something with an old battery that's got the real battery acid in it, I mean, not real car battery acid, but real, size D and size C battery, whatever, consumer battery acid, they can be a little tough. You use a little baking soda mixture with water, make it like a paste, let it sit on there for a little bit, or you can try vinegar. Do your best to get most of it out. Even if it's damaged with battery acid, take a picture of it and explain, hey, it's damaged with battery acid. But it's very, very important to show the battery compartment when you're selling anything electronic with batteries. Let's see what I said here. Please read. Look, not working. Here we go. Not working in the description. In the title. I'm sorry. A little tongue-tied here. Not working. Radio's not working. Missing a knob. I have no way to test it, which I don't, and I really don't want to mess around testing it. Did my best with item specifics. They were really hard to pull out. I probably spent 15 minutes on this listing, maybe even 20 on this listing, because it was so hard to find on Google. I had to search for it, and I think I found it in some radio forums that has some information on it. So you got to do your research a lot of times, which is fine. Just figure out the fastest way to do it, because time is money. That's pretty good money for spending maybe a total of 40 minutes, on it. It did go, I think it went global shipping actually to Germany, so I only had to get it to Kentucky. That's right, I forgot to say that. When you're doing global shipping, you just have to get it to their location in Kentucky, eBay's location in Kentucky. Once they get it, you'll get an email. Yes, an email, not an eBay message. I always tell my students, don't reply to emails, but you're not going to reply to this anyway. They should send you a message, but they don't. And they'll send you a message saying, we got your item. Once they say you have your item, you are out of the picture. Now, you can't just throw your item in a box without no packing material. You got to pack it properly. You got to label it properly and everything. But if you do that, then you're out of the picture. You get lost, stolen, broken. eBay refunds both you and the buyer. So that's one thing nice about global shipping. That's why I like it. Let's go to the next item here. Try and speed this up a little bit. This is a consignment item. Actually, what happens a lot of times with the consignment is you get a client, and it takes me a while to list things because I'm quite busy with my clients. I've got a lot of clients. People think you're going to list it and sell it in a week. It's not going to work that way. You're lucky to list it within the first 30 days. Had this stuff, was at a lady's house. We looked it over. They weren't selling for hardly anything at the time. Kind of weird how things go, like a up and down with values. I sell things market value. So one day it can go for $100, next day it can go for $20. I try and get the most I can to make us both money, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. $29.99. I have a whole box. I must have 75 of these, probably about 40 of these now. I sold a whole bunch of them. Not a big money maker. This was all I think I got from her. She was trying to downsize. She was moving within the next few days. And I never heard from her again. Now, I have her invoice. I have her spreadsheet. I'm calculating, I'm keeping track of everything. But sometimes you lose track of people. Unfortunately, sometimes they pass on. Sometimes they move. A lot of times what happens to me is after a couple of months, we're selling stuff, and they call me or message me or whatever and say, you know what? Just keep everything. I don't have time for this. Just you've worked hard. Just keep everything. Sometimes like I said, you just lose contact with people. Um, you know, it just happens. So that was one I did pretty good on that. So I get half of that, and the shipping was right under $8. I think it went in one of those little square 7x7x7 priority boxes. Dishwasher Racks. Obviously, check out that dishwasher course in my teachable site. You'll see the link below. I do very well selling dishwasher parts. In the course, I show you what parts to take out, what parts not to take out, and how to take them out step by step. Be careful with some models. Don't think Bosches sell really, really well, but there are some models of Bosches that do not sell very well. You need to be aware of what models sell and what models don't. I still get burned on certain models. It's just something you learn over time. This cost me nothing. Any dishwasher part you see that I'm selling on my YouTube channel or even on eBay, I paid nothing for the dishwasher. Or if I did, which I rarely do, it's a couple bucks, maybe $5, $10. I don't pay a lot of money, maybe $20. Because it's a gamble a lot of times. I'm getting it on Craigslist. I'm asking, how are the racks? Is there any rust on the racks? No, there isn't. You get there, there's rust on the racks. Whatever. If people just want to get rid of stuff, that's fine. So here you go. I paid nothing for it. $39.99. Take 12% off, 15% off for the fees. $19.99 is about what it costs to ship out something. I use FedEx. There's a free video in my YouTube channel on how I box these up with a medium heavy-duty Lowe's Home Improvement box. Basically, flip it inside out, fold it over, tape it, and just tuck in the ends like a Christmas gift, wrap it like a Christmas gift, and use a heck of a lot of tape. And that's all I do. I don't use packing material or bubble wrap. I used to do that, but in those boxes, you can probably throw it off a building. It's not going to get damaged. All pictures done on my phone. Let me show you the pictures I take. Pretty basic. Front, up, top, front, head, top, back, top, sides, sides. It's really important to put as much information as you can down the item specifics. I got all these off of a parts website, which I explained how I did that in the teachable dishwasher course. Make sure you put the length and the width. Sometimes I put it in the description. I probably didn't do it this time. No, I did not. But I always use the condition description. I stress big time, make sure this item will fit your appliance. I have rarely had a problem with somebody buying something that doesn't fit. Problem is you buy it, it doesn't fit. You're going to pay shipping. So it's going to be a lot. You're already, I may refund you shipping. It all depends. If it was just a honest mistake, I'll refund you shipping. I'm sorry, I'm not being a horse's butt or horse's patootie here, but if you're giving me problems and arguing back and forth with me through messaging, I'm not going to refund you shipping. So it's going to cost you a lot to get it back to me. Just ask questions. So that's that one. What else is left? 2 more items. I'm trying to go really quick for you. I'm sorry. This is another dishwasher rack, probably off the same unit. Problem with dishwasher racks is, they do sell. Sometimes they sell quick, and sometimes they sell slow. I highly recommend. I used to sell them with rust on them, specifying, hey, it's a little rusty. There's ways you can buy paint, sand the rust off, scrape the rust off, and paint over it with the special rubberized paint. You can buy little caps for the ends. I do that sometimes if the ends are rusty, and I state that in my listing. But I'm really only trying to sell racks that are in really, really good shape anymore. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my time to discount this rack to, let's say, $20, $19.99 because it got rust on it. I'm not going to make much money on it. So I try and sell stuff that I know is not going to be returnable or somebody's not going to be happy with. Basically, same format. Lots of pictures. What do we got here? Did I take a picture of the? Someone's take a picture of the model tag of the dishwasher. There's the model of the dishwasher right there. Same thing here, only by the part number matches. Last one. Okay, this item I had in my garage forever, years. So long I can't remember. In my death pile, in my death room, my death garage, whatever. There's stuff all over the place. Found it again in a box, put it aside, found it again. I went, oh, I got to list this. Found it again, and I listed it, and it sold pretty quick. It sold in a week, not a big dollar item. I am pretty sure I either got this through consignment very, very long time ago. And like I said before, the client probably said, just keep the stuff or don't worry about it, or I lost track of them, or somebody gave it to me. People give me a lot of things. Once you get the word out, tell people what you're doing. Tell everybody. I've got videos on this. In closing, tell everybody what you're doing. Hey, I sell on eBay. Hey, I sell on Amazon. Hey, whatever, Etsy. Hey, this is what I sell. I sell whatever, used stuff. I sell parts. If you ever have an appliance, let me know. I'll come and get it for free. Hey, if you ever have things you want to take and you're not, and you don't have a favorite thrift store. You really don't care about giving it to a thrift store. Hey, I'll come by and pick up the stuff. Stuff like that. People will give you things. What I do a lot of times with consignment is, right now I'm really, really picky on what I bring home because I just don't have the room. But a lot of times what I do is I just take as much as I can, fill my van up, and just sort through everything in the garage. And I explain that to the person. I say, look, here's the deal. I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm really, really busy. I want to have you as a client, but I can't sit here for hours and hours and hours going through everything. Let me take these boxes home, all these boxes home, go through it. Whatever is junk, I will get rid of. Whatever is worth selling, I will sell at market value, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If there's certain something, if it looks like it's a memento, I'll let you know. And they go, don't worry about it. Just do what you need to do with it. So just tell everybody what you're doing. Bottom line. Okay, my friends, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I made this quick. I drone on sometimes, but I want to give you guys as much information as I can, help you guys out. There's money out there, people. eBay is a little slow right now. I think a lot of things are a little slow with the price of gas going up, but just keep on hanging in there. Keep on listing. Whether you're doing this full-time, part-time, I don't judge. Nothing wrong with doing it part-time. If you got a great job with great benefits, that's wonderful. Even if you're doing it full-time, you got to grab a part-time job. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't feel like you're a failure because you had to go back to work. Please, we're doing what we got to do to survive. All right, my friends, you have a great day. I'll see you now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Steve with Raiken Profits. I'm here with Paul, and I just want to shoot a quick testimonial for him because he's been one of my good friends for over, 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
And if you're looking to learn about selling on eBay and you want to start a side hustle, or you just want to make some money flipping stuff on eBay, you're in great hands. Paul's been doing this for a long time. He's helped a ton of people, and I put my full faith and trust in him. So, Paul, I appreciate you.
You bet. Thank you so much.
You got it.